just about like running an event from a pizza oven, and there's
a spin. There's trouble.
Car upside down.
Schrader.
Schrader's number 25, side over side, end over end. Another car in trouble and also getting airborne.
Terry Labonte is involved. His car spinning around on the grass. There is Elton Sawyer spinning around. Rusty Wallace there. There's Lake Speed. There's Rick Mask.
Bobby Labonte is up against the wall.
Okay, he comes up and clips Ken Schrader, his teammate, and sends him around. Schrader's car going backwards. The roof flaps are up, and then he gets hit by Ricky Craven, and then that flips the car over.
He just drove in under and turned it over.
And then other cars coming back with all the smoke and people slowing down. They start hitting each other, and lots of cars getting involved as we see Schrader's car continue to roll and tumble on the grass.
Jeff Gordon's in car. And I believe this is in slow motion.
Okay, there's Schrader up on the outside. And you can see him make contact right there and spins Schrader around. Gordon goes on. Apparently no harm done to his car.
Jeremy Mayfield giving us these pictures.
And there they're wrecking in front of them, and he hits Bobby Labonte right there, just gives him a little bit of a tap as we see Schrader's car going up in the air, and it spins Bobby right into the outside wall.
Yeah, Bobby ran into the 41 car.
Here's another angle.
You can see it had already started to happen there.
Craven coming around and spinning the 41. Mayfield, you see he has bounced off the 18 in Schrader's car.
So there's no place for those other cars to go.
In cars now at normal speed. You saw them in slow motion. Now take a look in actual speed. Gordon.
Okay, right there's where he clipped him. Gordon keeps going. Nope, Gordon keeps going.
You can hear that motor wide open.
Still wide open, which he done right.
Yeah, the 18 car looks like hit the 41 car.
Right,
the 98 car clipped the 18 car, and around they went.
Just enough to get him up.
What happened? We just caught a little too much air over there. I don't know. I think we got turned around a little bit. Somebody caught us from the left rear. But it just took off, you know. I don't know if it took off when we hit the grass or what, but played sprint car, held on, head down, arms up.
You seem okay, but I mean, just can't leave. You feel okay, right?
Yeah, we're okay. You okay? Yeah, well,
he needs to go to the ball.
He's okay. Watch again.
Yeah, the 41 car got under him, I think, and just scooted him right on up in there.
His luck has been so bad. He had such a great run at Charlotte. Thought he was going to win that one.
He's had a bad year, and he's lucky to walk away from this so that it's not a worse year than what he's already having.
There he is, just getting tagged by his teammate. Last week led for 4 times and then had the engine go away. Looks so good at
Talladega's turned in the number 41 Chevy. Trouble in turn number 1. Mark spins out of control. The whole pack is involved. Cars tumbling through the air. Over on twisting around and hit again as it comes back to the bottom of the racetrack in the corner. A savage crash in turn 1. Several cars involved.
I remember waking up in Birmingham Hospital, and they had a small TV in the room, and I saw a clip of the wreck. And I said to my wife, boy, I feel sorry for that son of a gun. I had no idea how bad it was. I had no idea how ugly it looked.
Okay, that's Bobby Hillen in the car 77 down on the inside. It looked like he and Brett Bodine got together. Here comes Bobby Labonte. He's going to hit the Brett Bodine car, roll over on his top, slide down the track on his top, then it'll flip back onto the wheels.
That had to be an eternity for Bobby Labonte. You could see him lock it up in the 18 and try to fight his way to the bottom to get out of this mess. And that's the result.
Earnhardt on the inside and Sterling Marlin outside.
And Ernie going with Earnhardt down on the inside. That's going to hit. Oh, he touched trouble.
Terrible crash. Front of the field all torn up. Earnhardt's number 3. Head on into the wall at 190 miles an hour.
He almost got upside down. That car got very high off the ground.
And they're going to cut him out of the car. And Earnhardt is on his feet. Dale Earnhardt attempting to walk to the ambulance. Never, never doubt that cliche about Dale Earnhardt. One tough customer gives the thumbs up as he walks away from one of the worst incidents in his racing career.
Closely, so if it is a problem,
oh, there's trouble. Car out of control all the way up and over is the number 29.
Robert Presley.
Around goes Presley, and he picks it up.
Wow, that had to be a
Robert Presley in an Oh My Heart ride.
Took Scooby-Doo for a ride, didn't he? Yes, Gordon making a move on the inside of Earnhardt. Oh, Jared loose.
Down the back straightaway. Big trouble. Earnhardt out. And for the 19th time, Lady Luck deals a bad hand to Earnhardt.
Crash and fire on the racetrack.
It's knocked the gas tank out of the 41 car. That's what we see blazing over there. Is I think the gas tank is over against the wall.
This is at the end of the backstretch. Greg Sachs has stopped over there, but the ambulance is on the scene very quickly. The driver involved is Steve Grissom. Just tremendous impact with the wall at the end of the backstretch. Wall there at the end of the backstretch. Here is a replay.
And we see him back at the very end of the screen. Right there. Right there is the white car. And Spencer sideways, and Steve Grissom trying to dodge Spencer. Just all of a sudden, boom, and look at the car go up in the air. That's the Mike Skinner car.
Yep.
Mike Skinner and Steve Grissom tried to dodge Skinner. I mean, the 23 car of Spencer. And look, there's the gas tank.
Yes.
Hang on a second. I'll show you this gas tank, folks, as it goes across the racetrack. Right up there is the gas tank.
And it makes contact. It impacts the wall and then splits open, and the fire begins.
I think other cars will go through there, and the exhaust is going to ignite. There we see that car. That's Mike Wallace's Spam car. Goes through the gasoline and ignites it as it goes through.
And there is Kenny Wallace as he goes through also. May have made contact there with Grissom's car as it still has not stopped rolling or pirouetting.
Steve Grissom is going straight, and the next instant he's going straight into the wall and backs into the wall, and then over he goes. And gasoline is thrown every place. Mike Wallace goes through it, ignites the gasoline. Kenny Wallace comes through, almost hits the 41 car as he's coming to a stop.
And now we'll take a look at it in slow motion.
Back here is the car that we're talking about. There's Grissom. There we see the 23 car. Now then, the 23 car is spinning. Now Steve Grissom tries to avoid him. He turns. He does avoid him. Mike Skinner comes along, boom, and runs over the 23. Now here comes the 41. Pieces are coming off the car. The flaps come up to keep the car on the ground. Now watch the retaining wall as he makes contact. And this guy here needs to turn around and look the other direction. And boom, the wall just comes apart. And then he comes off the wall, and all that is gasoline. And here goes the gas tank across the racetrack. Jeff Bodine goes by. The gas tank goes up against the outside retaining wall and stops. And as Mike Wallace comes through, he will ignite. There, he ignites the gasoline.
But meanwhile, the laps click off. He might also tell you that the 37 car of Jeremy Mayfield.
Oh my goodness, we've gone through.
Big crash, a car upside down here on the main straightaway.
Keep going, it's here, keep going.
I believe.
And the track looks to be blocked. Well, there is one lane. The cars are going by there. There's Brett Bodine's involved.
Bobby Hamilton, Derek Cope.
Hutch Strickland gets going. Bobby Hamilton gets going again.
Now there appears to be a fire in the 96 car.
It's over by the brake master cylinder on the car. Derek Cope, Skittles' car is involved. Oh, a car. There's the car that's upside down.
That's Cope. I mean, David Green.
That's upside down?
Yeah. And another car sliding behind.
Here we see David Green, the cat car, coming off the corner. And Derek Cope loses control. He goes up, slams in the 96 car. Hard blow to the wall. He gets up on his roof, slides down the racetrack, and somewhere about here it's going to go back on its wheels. There it goes over and on its wheels.
Listen and watch.
The lead changed 4 times over the next 15 laps until suddenly.
Trouble, turn 3. Car spinning up into the wall mid-pack.
Dale Jarrett, one of them.
Mark Martin is in it. Elliott Sadler, the rookie, and car spin.
See Terry Labonte.
Steve Park is in there, 99. Jeff Burton,
yeah.
Joe Nemechek, 42. Sterling Marlin, number 40. Jeffrey Bodine, former winner.
Boy,
Ward Burton, heavy damage on his Pontiac.
Those cars were all running so close together.
And Dale Jarrett trying to win his 3rd Daytona 500. Will not today. Let's show you Dale Jarrett's view. Well, that showed you which car was upside down.
The move. And we have a car into the tire barriers. That's Steve Park. This is at the exit of turn number 2.
I think that's where Richard Petty hit the wall here a few years ago.
It sure is. Yep, it's a full course caution. First time this afternoon. Comes on lap number 25. Ooh, Park is way up on the tires and the barriers. John Kernan has a report.
They just talked to Steve on the radio, and they asked him if he was okay. He said, yeah, I'm all right. Then they asked him what happened. He said, I have no idea what happened.
Well, it was incredible is all we can say.
I tell you what, that's not going to be easy to get off there. Well, I guess they just hook to it and just jerk it off. Just jerk it off. Hear what happened. Steve Park is going to come to watch as he backs in the fence.
Overturns completely in the air, comes down on all 4.
Looks like those guys at the X Games, the way they do those skates.
Wow. Man, oh, man. That was just jerk it off.
Oh, another car up on the wall here, Ken Schrader. Just like the one car. Oh, he stays on the roof.
Yeah. Looks like he's pulling him out. Feet first.
Oh, man. All right.
There he is.
Wow.
On the right rear and the slick stuff. She started coming around, just held on, and knew it wasn't going to get pretty.
Boy, you say road courses aren't exciting and can't be a little bit dangerous?
Jerk it off.